Namaste. Welcome to Katimerayoga. Today, this free online session will be touch on one of the classic standing yoga postures. It's known as this pyramid posture, also known as this intense side stretch, or sometimes also known as side of chest stretch. This classic standing yoga postures is a very good postures. Before you come to this part of the video, you should have already gone through a list of this benefit from these postures here. And this is also one of my favorite postures, as I find that it's actually helped to improve my back pain conditions. As this postures is actually working on the legs, strengthening your leg muscles, toning the leg muscles, including your ankles, your feet. At the same time, also work on the hip, help to release stiffness at the hip region and help your hips become more flexible as you work on squaring the hips over there. At the same time, also work on the back, help to release backache by extending your back and get your back muscles being stretched. And depend what version you go into. Some of the versions is also working on the shoulders, your arms over there. Also work on the neck muscles. And in today's online session, I will touch on different version of this pyramid postures, and there will be also versions suitable for elderly people. I will also bring up a chair yoga version. At the same time, I will also highlight what are the common mistakes that people usually make while practice this posture, so they can avoid making all these mistakes while going into the postures and know how to check your own alignments over here. So, are you ready? We shall start the class now. Okay, we will start with one of this simple variation of this pyramid postures. Okay, firstly, you can start with standing on the center of the mat here, then slowly bringing your legs apart here. Okay, there's a few ways of bringing the legs apart. Either can just bring one leg away, one leg at a time, or you can actually also go by walking your feet, or by even using the jumping method, whichever way, just to bring the legs apart over here. So firstly, you need to check, make sure your feet is in the line over here. Then from here, you're turning one foot out, so the other feet inward. So from here, slowly turning the body to the side where the feet is turning out. So it turns to my right. And to square your hips, one of the method, you can actually raise the left heel up. It's easy for you to square your hip, then ground it down again. So you can find the hip is easy to be square over here and maintain the back leg strong stretch. Grounding your feet, spine extending. As an inhale, slowly raising the arm up, extending the spine up. As exhale, you're extending the spine forward while keeping the back leg strong stretch. Pulling your right calf thigh muscle up while extending the spine forward and keep the back leg strong stretch. If you can, bringing your finger, reaching the ground, keep the hips squaring by work on the left hip forward to in line with the right hip. Keep the back leg strong stretch, and keep pulling the right calf thigh muscle while extending the spine forward. To work in the chest towards the thighs, don't work on the face down first, so in other words, don't round your back. Once the chest can reach the thighs, so no problem. To work on the face towards your leg. For those people who have problem reaching the ground, then you can actually touch whichever part of the leg you can touch, or you have a block, even better, you can use the block to help you. By pressing from the side, depend how flexible you are, you can actually adjust the block. Keep the spine extending, while extending forward. You can actually adjust the block over here, depend how flexible you are. You keep the spine extending forward, while work on the chest towards the thighs. for those who have problem, okay, reaching the ground, okay, with the hand can use the block to help you, okay. Once finished, okay, holding the posture with the breath, putting weight on the front foot, then inhale, extend the spine back up as a raise arm up, exhale, slowly hand back on the waist. And relax here, and before we go for the other side, okay, now I'm turning my left foot out, okay, right foot in, turn the body to the left, to work on the right hips more forward, you can raise the right hip up, then ground it down again, so that easy to squaring your hips over here, maintain the back leg strong stretch, grounding the foot. Okay, now I'm going to teach you another version, another variation. You can do it with the arm fold behind here also. You can feel the chest more open with the arm fold. First give it the inhale, extending spine up, as exhale, extending the spine forward. Keep the back leg strong stretch while extending the spine forward, pulling the left calf thighs muscles. Keep the hips squaring, but work on the right hips forward. Okay, so with every exhalation, extend the spine down. Okay. This for those people who have a strong leg, okay? So you don't need a hand to support to help with the balance. Okay, this version is suitable for those people who have strong leg. Okay, when finished, putting weight on the front foot, inhale, slowly extend the spine back up, and exhale, slowly back to the front over here, and relax. Okay, now we go for another version here. Okay, so same thing, okay, one foot out, one foot in, turning the body to the side where the foot is turning out, squaring your hips here. You can raise the heel up and ground it down again, so easy to squaring your hip. Get the back leg strong stretch, ground your foot. Another version, you can actually crossing the finger with the arms stretching behind. You can feel the chest open here. First give a deep inhale, feel the spine standing. As exhale, extending the spine forward. Slowly bending forward, okay, keep the hips squaring and slowly stretch your arm over. This version will get the arm, shoulder being stretched. It also help in the chest opening over here. You need a strong leg here also to help with the balance, okay. So this version is suitable for those people who have a strong leg, who have no arm or shoulder problem. Finish, putting weight on the front foot, then inhale, slowly back up, okay. This version is not suitable for those people who have shoulder problem, okay. You might feel, okay, pain with the shoulders there. Maybe you have due to some injury, okay, from the past, okay, incident. So it's not suitable for those people who have shoulder problem. Okay, I will teach you another version over here. You can also go by another version. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, squaring your hip, keep the back leg strong. You can also bringing your palms together. Your palms together behind, okay, like a prayer posture, okay, behind. You can also, this also help to opening the chest over here. Also get the wrist be stretched here, okay. Help to prevent arthritis on the wrist there also. Let's give it the inhale, feel the spine standing. As exhale, extending the spine forward. This is another version. Keep the hips square, keep the legs strong, you have the balance. You also need a strong leg, okay? You have the balance for this version. When finished, just putting weight on the front foot. Then inhale, slowly back up. Exhale, back to the front. Okay, release. You can relax your wrist a bit, okay? Your hand. Okay, slowly you can also walk your feet back to the standing, okay? Hips apart, okay? With the legs hips apart, and just relax here. Okay, now this few variation that I have just brought up, okay, is suitable. It is suitable for people who have a strong leg, okay? Also suitable for people who have no problem squaring your hips over there. But there's some people who have a very stiff hip, okay, that might find that if with the feet, okay, standing in the line, they actually have problems squaring the hips over here. So become this one hip forward, the other hip is backward. They have problems squaring the hip. And when they go into the posture, you will realize, okay, the body, okay, is slanting, it's not, okay, standing forward because the hip cannot be square. One forward, okay, one backward. Okay, they have problems squaring the hip for those people who have a very stiff hip. Okay? And if that is the problem, okay, then I will advise you don't bring your feet apart, okay. So what you can do by another way. You can start with standing, okay, in front of the mat and just bringing your one foot back. Yes, the feet is not in the line, but at least your hip is square over here. Okay, this is suitable for those people who have a very stiff hip and have problems squaring the hip. That is the case, then you don't bring the feet in a line, okay? So that it's easy for you to square your hips over here. Then in that case, then from here when you're extending the spine forward, so that your spine is not, your body is not one up and down, okay? Due to the hips, okay, not in the line, okay, not square. So from here, then you have problem. Okay, so with the hips more square, so it's easier, okay, and also good for the back, okay, to help the back to extend straight, okay, instead of one up, one down. Okay, so we're finished. Sorry, back up. Okay, then same thing. Okay, for the other side, okay, you can actually standing in front of the mat, okay, just bringing your feet one step back, okay, so that your hip is square over here. So we can at the same time go for different variation, and you will notice this way your leg is also more stable. Okay, also good for those people who leg is not so strong. Okay, with the feet in the line, you might find that it's very difficult to find the stability there. They can actually do this version. Okay. Instead of bringing the feet in line, okay, you can bring the slightly apart to maintain the hip square over there. Okay. Okay. Now next I will bring you another version, which is the chair version. Okay, chair yoga version. Okay, this is suitable for those people who don't have a strong leg, and also suitable for elderly people. Then you might need a chair to help you to find the balance and stability there. So same thing, you can facing the chair over here. Then you just bringing your feet one step back. Okay. So that your hip is square over here. Then just inhale, extend the spine up, exhale, extending the spine forward. You can pressing your hands on the chair. For those who are not so strong, have problem finding the stability there, you can use the chair to help you while extending the spine forward. Okay, depends how flexible you are. Okay, so if you are not so flexible, then you can actually bring your hands on the chair seat to support. Okay, for those who are not flexible. For those who are flexible enough, you can go down further until your elbow can be on the chair. Maintain the hips square over here by walking on the left hips forward, to align with the right hips. And keep the spine extending. Don't go rounding your back. Keep the spine extending. It's a common mistake. People are not extending the spine. If you need to, you can stretch further. Depends how flexible you are. When you finish, putting weight on the front foot, you can actually bending the front knee. Then from there, slowly back up. For those elderly people or legs is not so strong, when you come up, you can bending your front knee slightly to slowly come back up. Then bring the left leg back forward. Then the other leg step back. Okay. Then same thing. Inhale, extend the spine up. Exhale, extend spine forward. Keep the spine extending. Use the chair to support. Okay, and depend how flexible you are, then how much you can go forward. Okay, to extend the spine more forward and maintain your hips square. Okay, this hip over here, you are working on the right hips more forward to in line with the left hips over here. Okay, depend how flexible you are. Okay, if not, you can just until here. Okay, and just working on the hips over here. Okay, to come back up. Okay, just bending your front knee so that using the front leg muscles, strength, then inhale back up, exhale down, then slowly bring the legs back. Okay, this is a chair yoga version. So this version is actually suitable for elderly people also, and also suitable for people who leg is not so strong, okay, and also have problem finding the stability there while at these postures. So by now you have already learned different variation of these pyramid postures, and I believe there will be definitely a version that suit you, that can put into the practice in your regular practice. And I also have highlight what are the common mistakes that people usually make. So now you know what to check, how to check your own alignment to prevent making all these common mistakes. Hope everyone enjoy these yoga sessions today, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not, and you're also welcome to leave down any of your thinking, thoughts, feelings or experience in my comment section, and I will be very happy to hear from you, and you will know what your comments might actually help someone there. Someone might be searching around for some solution and come across your comments and they realize it help their condition as well, so it might actually helping someone. So please leave down your experience, your thought, your feeling about these postures. So I will see you in my next yoga session. Thank you everyone for your time joining this yoga session. Namaste.